Sometimes you just don't get to know right now. There's something that you want to figure out, or you want resolution for, or you want closure with, and you just aren't getting it right now. You really, 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 really want to know how it's going to work out, or what the answer will be, or what the result is. Maybe you're waiting for results of a test or from a job interview, or someone's answer on a decision that affects you, or if you're gonna, whatever it is, maybe you're just waiting for something that's you've been a part of creating, but you're not ultimately solely responsible for the outcome. And that is a really frustrating place to be. And there's all kinds of things that we start to do to sort of put that feeling down of, no, I just don't want to feel that uncertainty, that unknown. We can reach for TV, we can reach for unhealthy habits, we can reach for, well, I think that covers it, unhealthy habits, whatever that is for you. But there's another way to be in that time of in between, not knowing. And it can be just really quiet, and it can be a really amazing practice for just staying still and noticing what else is there in that place of not knowing. What else is present? We want to sort of skip over it to get to either the answer or the distraction from waiting for the answer. And actually there's this whole other set of things there, and I can't describe what that is for you, but I know that it is there for you. And so what happens when we take a deep breath and become willing to face that space in between our current reality and maybe our next reality? I don't know who needed to hear that today, but I needed to share it with you. So there you go. And we're going to do the daily offering for this Monday morning. Oh, we have a Salal in the golden. So the pieces in the golden collection the chains are all sterling silver, and then they are, it's called gold filled. So they're actually coated. It's a much thicker layer than just a regular plate. So the chains are actually got a good amount of 14 karat gold on the outside of them so that they don't wear off. So it's like wearing gold. And then the piece itself, this came from a Salal leaf at Lighthouse Park in West Vancouver, if any of you are familiar with that area. This was the leaf, I've told the story many times, of the leaf that spoke to me from across the way. I saw it from, 200 feet away and walked over the roots and the rocks to get to it. I didn't take my eye off it. Got to this one leaf that sort of seemed to have like one of those lights shining on it from above, and it may have. And it was singing to me, please make me into jewelry. And I have, and this piece of jewelry has been really, really popular over the last, 8 years since I've made it or so. It's made a lot of people happy, and it's a great piece of jewelry. So that is a delightful way to start off the morning, the daily offering for this week. And that is Salal. So Salal is right here. So Salal is the happy one. And to me, Salal, what it boils down to is tenacity and happiness, and the relationship between tenacity and happiness. So no matter how shitty things get, we always have a choice to have a tenacious commitment to finding something in us that's okay. And maybe it isn't happy, but it's content. And happiness and content are relatives too. And then they kind of breed off one another. Because to me, Salal is just happy to be alive, and it's fiercely determined to get to the ocean, and it's growing over all these roots and rocks all up and down the coast in all kinds of crazy weather. And not only that, but it produces these beautiful berries that when the local people here, the original local people here, so story goes, when you squeeze these berries, they kind of open up in a funny way. I'll do a video later this summer when the berries come out, and they sort of look like they're laughing. The berry comes out of the skin. It's really tough skin because the climate here in the winter can be a little bit tough for berries. But they look like they're laughing. So they were named the laughing berry. So that is my morning offering for you. And I offer you just some peace in that stillness as you wait for your answer.